Martin miles into it. Little step.
I bet it doesn't get drawn out.
Yeah. It is in the camera.
Couple seconds.
It's coming up now. Don't run it. Time for it to come through.
The Warden has all of these I name, by kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and we give us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Lord God, you always listen to sincere prayers. Just you are, and unto just give to their troubled hearts, and to the hearts of all men the light of hope. May they so live that one day they may be united again in the kingdom of your love. Amen. And with the prayers of Mary, the Mother of God, through Christ our Lord. And for the rest of unto him, O Lord. Continue to hear the broker the head bishops. Here the hour, follow the grass of time, here the last folly, here the morale, with this folly of turn and run, Lisa. With this folly of turn and run, Lisa.
That's nice.
Here the hour, follow the grass of time, here the last folly, here the Bobby's life, and little did I think that in one short month we would all be standing at his graveside. Bobby Sands has gone to join the ranks of Ireland's patriotic dead. I have no doubt that the name of Bobby Sands will mark a watershed in Irish history and will be a turning point in the struggle for Irish freedom. Bobby Sands was the bravest man I ever met. he failed politicians who condemned him. Bobby Sands will be remembered by freedom-loving people throughout the world. It tends to have, has to be backed up by a monstrous war machine of tanks and guns of division within the Irish people. In vain. His hunger strike and the sacrifice of his life is a cameo by the arrogant British government. I salute you, Bobby Sands.
More people turned out in pouring rain for the funeral of Bobby Sands than for any previous IRA occasion. Around 50,000 Catholics were there. Sands was an IRA man first and foremost, and the IRA took charge of his farewell in full paramilitary style. On his coffin, the tricolour, topped by Sands' own provisional insignia, the black beret and black gloves. Relatives and supporters bore him from the Twinbrook estate to Milltown Cemetery, whilst above the silent crowd, army helicopters buzzed and circled. Behind the coffin came Sands' 7-year-old son, Gerard. He'd not seen his father for 5 years as his parents were separated, and he looked quite bewildered by the whole affair. The whole of the 3-mile route was lined with the people of the Catholic estates, which lie between Twinbrook and the cemetery. In places they stood 6 deep. But the procession was diverted at one stage away from one Protestant enclave, which was protected by screens and a large number of police discreetly positioned behind. At Andersonstown, 3 IRA riflemen stepped forward. Just before entering the cemetery, the procession passed right underneath the heavily fortified Andersonstown police station, where again the security forces did not show their faces. Then, with many of the massive crowd behind it, Sands' coffin was taken into the cemetery and towards the Republican plot, where most of the IRA men and women who have died during the Troubles are buried. The grim-faced mourners squeezed in between the gravestones, standing in the mud, all aware that they were present at the funeral of a Republican martyr and new name in the history books of Ireland. For the last yards to the grave, the body was borne by the IRA. All around are the headstones of Republicans who have met a violent end. For the family, this was the end of a traumatic period in their lives as they saw their son, brother, father be interred as he had wished with the people he saw as comrades in arms.